Hey everyone, it's Mr. Brenner, and yeah, it's been kind of a long time since I made a video, hasn't it? But just to recap, we are in the middle of learning about all of the planets, and before we kind of went on our little break there, we had talked about the rocky planets, which are Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars, and now we're going to be reading about some of the gas giants. They're called gas giants because they're made out of gas and because they are gigantic planets. So open up our book. Let's see. Open up your books to page 375 and let's get started. Okay. So here we are on page 375. The first planet that we're going to be reading about is Jupiter. Let me just make that, there we go. Jupiter is the largest planet. It is the fifth planet from the sun, and it takes about 12 Earth years to orbit the sun. Orbiting the sun, remember, like all of the planets, Jupiter has to go around the sun one time every year, except Earth goes 1 year. That's what a year is. And Jupiter goes around every 12 years. So it's only just now almost gotten around to the point where it was when you all were born. Earth years to orbit the sun. This huge planet is a big ball of storms and gases. They swirl together to make Jupiter's brightly colored clouds. This is what Jupiter looks like, and all of that are huge clouds because Jupiter is just made of air and gases and clouds. Jupiter has one area called the Great Red Spot. It is right here. Scientists believe this is a large storm. Fact, Jupiter is so large that all of the other planets could fit inside of it. All of the other planets put together could still be inside Jupiter. Jupiter is so big. The next planet is Saturn. Saturn is the second largest planet. It is the sixth planet from the sun. It takes about 29 Earth years to complete one orbit around the sun. Saturn has many bright and beautiful rings. Saturn is the planet that you often see in pictures that has these wonderful rings around it. Saturn has many bright and beautiful rings. The rings are made of ice and dust. Fact, Saturn's largest moon, Titan, is the only moon in our solar system with its own atmosphere and clouds. All of the other moons in the solar system don't have any air on it, but Titan does. This is the planet. If we move on to page 376, this is the planet Uranus. Uranus or Uranus. Uranus is the third largest planet and the seventh planet from the sun. Uranus has bright blue-green clouds. These clouds are caused by a gas called methane. A day on Uranus is equal to 17 Earth hours. This planet has the closest day to Earth's 24 hours. In fact, Uranus tilts over so far on its axis that it looks like it's spinning on its side. Neptune. Neptune is the fourth largest planet and the farthest from the sun. Neptune takes about 165 Earth years to travel around the sun. It is the only planet that we cannot see directly with our eyes. Neptune's gases make it look like a big blue ball. Look at that. It does look like a big blue ball. Neptune's winds are the strongest in the solar system. They blow more than 1,000 miles per hour on the planet's surface. Fact, one of Neptune's moons, Triton, is the coldest object measured in space. Triton's surface is negative 389 degrees Fahrenheit, and it has ice volcanoes, volcanoes that shoot up ice. Here's a question for you. Uranus and Neptune are the farthest planets from the sun. They are the farthest away in our solar system. What conclusions can you draw about that? Well, if I was going to go up here, I would probably say, oh, sorry, wrong one. Yep, there it is. Uranus and Neptune are the farthest from the sun. In my head, I'm thinking, well, the farther away you get from fire, the colder it is. The closer you get to the fire, the warmer it is. So I'm thinking here, I'm going to annotate this with a text box. If you are far from the sun, it is cold. So I am guessing that the conclusion, Uranus and Neptune are the coldest planets. And I think that that is true. But you can draw your own conclusion. This is something in your packet. It says page 374 and 375. You could finish this part up on your own. Pause the video and you can copy this and do your own conclusion. The other thing we're going to do for our packet work today is this one. Oh, sorry, excuse me. This page right here, the planets, is mostly about what? If you have not done this page already, this is something that you can do. Here are the words that you can read about: icy, inner, outer, rocky, and solar system. Which of these planets are the icy planets? Which of these planets are the inner and outer? And what do you think these pictures might mean? These pictures might mean maybe one of them is rocky and the other one is icy. I don't know. And I would say the planets is mostly about this bottom one here. The solar system is all of this. It is the system of our sun. Okay. So those are the two things you're going to do for your packet work. And I will see you tomorrow for another video. All right. Bye.